So arriving in the post today was this, the EverDrive. Now I'm sure you know that the EverDrive is a series of flashcards that allow you to play ROMs on your real hardware. No emulation at all. Now there are other companies that release these EverDrive cards and they're all fake. Basically they're just cheap Chinese crap. This is the genuine article from Kriegs.com. This is the official manufacturer of the EverDrive. Now this one came directly from their online store in the Ukraine, and what you get when you open up the box is some bubble wrap and the actual EverDrive cartridge in a static proof wrapping. Not that it really needs to be in there, mind you. Okay. Now the quality of these official EverDrive cartridges is really good. The plastic is rock solid. I mean, it's definitely on par with real Mega Drive cartridges. This is the EverDrive X5, by the way, the middle of the range version, and probably the version that most people would be most comfortable with. There are two other versions of this, the X3 and X7. Now this is the one that most people are going to have the most use for. This cartridge has a 99% compatibility rate and works with pretty much every Sega Mega Drive game out there, with the exceptions of course, Virtual Racing. It also plays Master System games, which is why it has this little switch on the top. That's your pause button for Master System, because sometimes you need to press that to bring up menus. Also on the top of the cartridge is the micro SD card slot. This is where you would put your micro SD cards. They fit in nice and snug here. You put all your ROMs onto that. The actual molding of the case is very solid. It is easily on par with official Mega Drive cases. It's shaped like the American and European design, with a little bit of the Japanese design going on here with the ridges. Looks quite nice actually. So, what else can you do with the EverDrive? Well, let's plug it into the Mega Drive and switch it on and take a look. So first of all, by pressing the C button on the control pad, you can get up the main menu of the EverDrive. If we go into the options, you can choose your game region. You've also got a mega key option to allow those awkward games that don't like to play. You've got an SRAM backup, a reset to the menu, or you can just reset the game, and you can also do your cheats as well. There's also a list of games which you recently played, so you don't have to go searching for them. And here's where you enter your action replay codes. You can even do a diagnostics check on the EverDrive itself. Now for Mega CD owners, this is also very useful. You can load up any type of Mega CD or Sega CD BIOS so you can play all your region games. One feature I really do like about the EverDrive is the ability to play the actual Mega Drive music without playing the game. Not only can you play Mega Drive music, but also music from arcade games that use the same Yamaha chipset. Don't forget this is being played through a non-modified Mega Drive. Another great thing about the EverDrive is the ability to watch game demos on the real hardware. No need to use emulation, see your demos as they should have been seen. Can you imagine seeing this demo, Bad Apple, on a Mega Drive in 1988 when it came out? Oh man, you would have thought the world had ended. how about this demo from Titan? Yep, this is running on a stock Mega Drive. All the EverDrive is doing is running the code into the Mega Drive just like a normal game cartridge would do. Now yes, I know you can see stuff like this running them on an emulator on a PC, but it's not the same, is it? Seeing this stuff running on your actual Mega Drive console is actually more impressive than seeing it running on an emulator on a PC. I mean, who would have thought their Mega Drive could do Mode 7 effects like this? In 2 layers! The EverDrive also allows you to play hacked games, fan-made games, and games which have been remade, such as this remastered Sonic the Hedgehog. Featuring new graphics, all new soundtrack, and remixes of the original music. If Sonic's not your thing, how about a bit of Mario? This Mega Drive port of the original NES Mario works absolutely flawlessly, and it controls just like it controls on the Nintendo. And if Mario is a little bit old for you, how about the Super Nintendo Super Mario? Or Super Mario World 64 in this case. Unfortunately, the controls on this conversion are not that good. They're a little bit floaty. But it kind of looks like the Super Nintendo version. Oop, I'm dead. And when you're fed up messing around with the homebrew games, you can check out some Sega Master System games. Yes, you can play Sega Master System games on your Mega Drive absolutely perfectly. Unfortunately, the FM sound doesn't seem to be available, which is kind of weird considering the Mega Drive has the FM sound chip built into it. For some reason, playing Master System games through the EverDrive does not allow you to access that feature. Maybe a possible firmware update could fix that? I don't know. And if Master System games on your Mega Drive are not good enough, how about Game Gear games on your Mega Drive? Yep, this is Gunstar Heroes, the Game Gear version, running on a Sega Mega Drive through the EverDrive. There's a lot of drives in there. Unfortunately, I can't seem to start the game. I'm using a 6-button controller, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Now, Sega SG-1000 games will also run on your Mega Drive through the EverDrive. Kind of. You can get the sound, but no picture. This is due to the video processor in the SG-1000 being different. And a recent trend amongst Mega Drive hackers is to recolor some of their games to make them more like the original arcade. As you can see here, we've got Golden Axe, which is being given the recoloring treatment to make it look more like, well, what it should look like. So as you can see, the EverDrive is fantastic. It lets you play Master System, demos, homebrews, listen to the music from Mega Drive games and arcade games, and of course, play normal games. Now you're probably wondering, how long does the game take to load? Well, check out this unedited footage. As you can see, not long at all. That loaded pretty much instantly, just like it would if you were plugging in a normal Mega Drive cartridge. And because this is not emulation, it is running on real hardware, the sound is going to be absolutely perfect. Well, unless you're using a crappy Genesis 3, that is. So which EverDrive should you get? The X3, the X5 or the X7? Well, to be honest, the X3 is lacking in a few features, and the X7 has a lot more features that most people just will not use. One feature it does have though is the ability to save state, so you can save your game in any position whatsoever and then come back to it at a later date. The X5 and the X3 on the other hand uses the normal battery backup style of saving that you'd find in a cartridge, although it writes to RAM, as far as I'm aware. As for rewrites on the cartridge, well, the X3 is limited to 100,000 rewrites, and the X5 is unlimited, so you can rewrite games to this thing as much as you want. So is the X7 worth getting over the X5? Well, unless you're a games developer, probably not. Unless you're going to be bothered getting off the seat to switch games, that is. Considering it costs almost twice the price of the X5, I'd go with the X5 if I were you. It's the all-round good option.